Welcome to Casual Compliance, a show about the culture and philosophy of Commander through the lens of the Commander ban list. My name's Grams.
My name's Chili Ben.
My name's Scott.
And I got that done in one fucking take,
Ooh,
motherfucker.
yeah.
It was
So
very
good.
good.
Very good.
We have a special guest here today with us. We've brought every podcast in Melbourne with three white blokes needs to have a white bloke with a mustache that wears jeans.
Mm-hmm.
And we found ours out on the street in the corner, just in Brunswick.
Yeah, somehow got here from Sydney.
Yeah, I had to import me. Couldn't find a third
It's
white
where
guy
you
with a
buy
mustache
all
in
of your
Melbourne.
good cards from, not where you live.
Oh yeah.
We have ScottNoMana with us today.
Howdy everyone.
You can find Scott on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
Technically YouTube.
Technically,
I have like 5 videos on YouTube now.
That's so mysterious.
Hanging out in Sydney
Well,
CBD.
I'm still doing this at a very low level, and all of my stuff is free music through CapCut, which I did not know that YouTube copyright
brother,
strikes on.
Let me tell you about the YouTube audio library.
Oh,
The
it's-
YouTube audio library, very good. Like
Yeah.
if you start taking stuff from there, oh man, we use it for like
Everything.
yeah. That the most
Great.
recent ad about Australian summer done 3 months ago when this comes out.
Probably.
in the middle of Australian autumn.
How much Command have you been playing?
I've been playing Commander since I got interested in Magic, which was about 2.5 years. It's definitely my main format. I'm kind of anywhere between a high 3 deck through to dipping my toes into CEDH recently. Love any deck that is admin heavy and requires me to take a lot of game actions and resolve a lot of nonsense.
Scott plays Solitaire. Everyone else plays on their phone. Clash of Kingdoms.
Bingo.
Or
Yeah,
fuck that
everyone's
shit.
lost in on Angry Birds while I combo off.
Angry Birds while I combo off.
Hang on. Is anyone still playing Angry Birds in this year, 2025? Actually?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I had a bit of a nostalgia thing, and I was like, I'm
Really?
gonna try it. It
It's
turns
good
out you
value.
can't get the original Angry Birds anymore, though. It's like this new fucking
Yeah.
one.
They got to get on like OG Jelly Car and Doodle Jump and all the good like iPod Touch apps.
Jelly car.
Wow, yeah.
When did you learn that there was a Commander ban list?
When I started trying to build my own decks.
Why are these cards all showing up red?
I'm like, why can't I buy these?
Why can't I play limited resources in this deck?
I think it was when I started looking at building my own decks and obviously came across Emrakul and was like, wow, this is a big scary card. I'd love to put this in my Volo Guide to Monsters deck, which is
Unban my girl.
A Volo Emrakul is disgusting.
yeah, because I'm having 2 of them, right? Having 2 banned cards, pretty good.
How fucking good would that be?
Yeah, and then obviously I was, as I got more into it, I started learning about what was and wasn't banned. Obviously with the recent-ish, a year ago now, I guess, when this is coming out, ban list announcements, started getting a lot more invested in what should and shouldn't be banned. And then, as I started getting more competitive in the format and also started making my own content, I've learned a bit more about it. But still, it's a little bit of an unknown to me just because, I'm not going to spend that much time looking at stuff I can't play, right?
Yeah, and dipping your toes into CDH, there's the 2 biggest issues of CDH, which is Thoracle and the 4th player. So,
Again, we can't do this.
Ooh.
we don't do CDH content.
We don't appeal to a percentage of the market.
If only TikTok gave us those stats.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to be talking about a card from the ban list today. I haven't looked. You haven't looked. You had a hope of a card. Which was a card that you hoped
I was
for?
hoping Yawgmoth's Will, just because I like it. And
Okay.
still like Yawgmoth. It's a cool dude.
Yawgmoth, really cool dude. Totally did nothing bad.
I was about to say, isn't he actually quite a bad man?
He created the
Yeah.
Phyrexians. Anyway, from the picker wheel, we have. It's a bit of a recap. Sometimes on this show, we talk about cards and how we would fix them.
Okay.
This card is printed as a fix of a card we've already spoken about. We're talking about Sylvan Primordial.
Okay.
Hang on.
Here's the read for you
Okay.
guys.
Yeah.
Because both of you are children and I.
Well,
You're going to have to.
I'm now trying to think, based just on the name alone, what is it a fix for?
Mm.
And I don't know.
It's a card that I forgot to take off the list for the previous things. Sylvan Primordial is 5 and a green, so 7 cost. Very expensive already. Easiest unban ever. It's a
Stop.
creature avatar from Gatecrash. It's a rare. It has reach, is a 6/8, and says when it enters the battlefield, for each opponent, destroy target creature permanent that player controls. For each permanent destroyed this way, search your library for a forest card and put that card onto the battlefield. Tapped, shuffle your library. Forest card.
You said destroy creature permanent?
Yep.
And just
Destroy
on
target non-creature permanent.
Okay.
non-creature point. And just on ETB, not on attack?
On ETB. ETB, for each opponent, destroy a non-creature permanent that player controls. For non-creature permanent, so destroy a land.
Yeah.
For each permanent destroyed, search your library for a forest card. So
Grab Breeding Pool, you can grab
Stomping Grounds.
Trop.
Sure.
Yep.
stuff like
Okay.
that.
I mean, my Blink deck loves this already, right?
And then
Like,
shuffle your library. So yeah, Sundering Titan. flashing all the way back with an LTB effect when it leaves the battlefield.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is an ETB, destroy permanent.
Uh-huh.
Why do you think this is banned? Why do you think this is banned?
I mean, mono green, you're ramping to 7 pretty quick. Getting to 7, blow up 3 really good lands or 3 really big problem items, right? Especially like, okay, non-creatures kind of a chill restriction. Like that's the thing that's easiest to hit otherwise. Being able to hit people's enchantments, being able to hit people's lands, being able to hit stuff like that. Like that goes crazy on its own. And then ramp for 3 really good forests, right? Yeah.
Put it in an Omnath landfall deck.
Yeah, exactly,
kind of,
right? We'll go and just also mana fix yourself if you still need to at 7. Right?
100%. 100. If you still need to mana fix yourself at 7,
You're
you're building wrong.
Well,
Or mulligan better.
yeah, also true. But also just being able to abuse the ETB doublers, like if you're putting this in a
Roaming
like
Throne.
roaming throne,
Etc.
yeah, any blink deck, any kind of think about like Reaper King style decks where you're trying to clone problem creatures over and over again.
Oh,
Imagine
didn't it?
just
Yeah.
It's not legendary.
just rip a Rider Replication kicked on this, just blow up everyone's stuff.
Done. Put it in a Naya deck.
Myriad.
Yeah, Myriad. Myriad with her attack. You're creating 9 just on attack.
Now,
And the fact that can be played as land destruction.
It's MLD.
Yeah.
yeah, so I think like those sort of combos are very like you have to spend a lot of mana for like a
You do.
7-drop and some other shit. I think like the card on its own, you kind of hit on it as like you're going to blow up 3 of just about anything, including lands, and then you're going to go and get probably 3 quite powerful lands.
If you're not targeting lands with this, what do you
But yeah, like being able to get anything that has forest in the type line opens up so many like good lands.
Put a Shire in the deck and get anything.
A Shire?
Yeah.
But they only fix stuff on the battlefield.
Yeah, in your hand as well. Or is it not in your hand and everywhere else?
No,
Oh, that's
it's just on the field.
good.
But there's things like, I don't think it would hit it, but like Root Path Purifier turns all lands in your deck to basic type, but it doesn't set them to forest.
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but they're basic, and that's
Yeah, you'd need something that like, because remember, was it Omo creates like turns lands
Everything.
into everywhere
Yep.
or everything lands basically, but it's the lands have every basic land type or every land
Yeah.
type.
So they count as
Every
forest and
land
go and grab them, yeah.
But that's not in the library. That's
Yeah.
what's
And
what
that's the hard part
you
to
would
get
need to
Yeah,
change.
getting
yeah.
them to be forests in the library so you can go and find them.
But
yeah.
even without that,
Mhm.
being able to find anything that has forest in the type line is nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay, well, just early read of it, you think it could still be banned? In
Yeah.
this in the world where we have Edge of Eternity's power creep with Aura
Yeah,
being
I was
fine.
actually going to say like I think this could see play as a game changer. As like this one, I could see like having that trial run
Yeah.
of like it's a 7 cost. Sure, it's a destructive effect, but like
and it's MLD.
if it's a game changer, then there are those sort of like bracket guidelines that might sort of restrict how much it shows up.
It definitely kind of makes me think like if you've got Vorinclex being he was
Voice of
Core
Hunger?
Augur and Voice of Hunger, as in the Phyrexian Praetors, were taken off of
Yeah.
the game changer.
I mean, if
And
that's
they're just
no-
now fine.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Same
okay.
with Sway of the Stars.
To be fair, I think the particular Vorinclex, the land doubling / land tap down one, he still is going to push your deck into 4 because it's land denial.
Yeah.
But like if that is air quotes fine,
for game changer.
yeah, fine for game. I think this is fine for game changer, right? Like we ironically made a joke before the episode that I should be sitting over there if I'm on your side about an unban. And
Well, we're all on
we're
this-
all on the same
we're
side.
all
by
on the same
sounds of it,
boat.
Yeah.
Yes, until the research happens.
Yeah.
And Chilivin's like,
and then we're like,
"Mm,
oh, here's the 2-card
Yeah.
combo that just locks everyone out of the
Usually
game.
when I have this reaction, my first instinct is to go, what am I missing?
Flash.
Yeah,
That was the big one.
no, I was genuinely thinking is how do we cheat this out is
Yep.
the next step, right? Of can we show and tell this and then just go, oop, I'm 3 turns ahead of everyone now.
Because it's 5 generic, 2 green.
5 generic 2 green.
Yeah, just any generic cost reduction.
Whole
Yeah.
game wrap. Well, we'll get to the research.
we'll get
phase.
there,
You
we'll
put,
get there.
you put this in the 5-color Ang deck, you flip Ang, it suddenly costs you 2 green.
Oh, well, you just discard this on turn 1 and reanimate at turn 2, right? Like,
Yeah.
Gristlebrand.
yeah.
Because, like, I mean, and this is the final point for your research. I mean, Sultai Landfall. Like, Zamon and Dina, fucking Muldrotha, Mimeoplasm.
Yep.
Anyway, I've been giving reasons to ban it. This is a full unbanned card. You watch next
No, it's not
next
what
when it's it'll be April next year. This goes into game changer list. November after that comes out of the game changer list. Like Sway of the Stars, I'm that good.
We'll see.
See after research. He might call up a burst of lava, or a raging hellion from Akum's volcanic depths, or he might just fall in. It's everyone's favorite 2-cost, 2-1 turned into a game show. Welcome to Fisher Wizard. The game where we ask you, is this a fish, or is this a wizard?
Oh, good lord, okay. I didn't know this was a segment.
This is a segment now,
bait and
Mitch.
switched. Oh, God.
We're going to try something new. Chili Bin is the Scryfall search master that we
Do
have.
not look at my screen.
Who has figured out a way, and I don't know with magic.
It's
Screen
crazy.
cheating on a podcast, the true Riftbound player. Chili Bin has figured out a way to research in a reasonable amount of time whether a card is a fish or a wizard, and we're going to find out with the names of seemingly normal cards whether it's a fish or a wizard. Starting with
First up, Fisher Wizard.
Am I allowed to say both?
you can't say both.
Is
Is Fisher Wizard a fish or a wizard?
I feel like that's too big to start on both. Wizard.
Correct. It is a
Okay, goblin
is a red goblin wizard.
Fishy.
No, that one pretty much does what it says
Yep,
on the tin.
pretty much
That's
on
a
the
wizard,
book.
baby.
Yep. Next card.
Jace's Mind Seeker.
Wizard.
It's a
Incorrect.
fish.
Really?
Jace's Mind
What?
Seeker is
It's-
a 4 blue for a 4/4 fish illusion.
Wow. Okay.
That's a
I
hard
really,
one.
I really have been bait and switched. I heard
Yeah.
Jace. I was like, all right, good
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah, that's why I put that one in
What
there.
else, what else does Jace do? I'm
Goes
not,
fishing on his spare time, apparently.
that's it. I'm not sure how to pronounce this one. Eluge, the Shoreless Sea. Spelled
Oh,
E-L-
Eluge the Shoreless Sea.
Eluge.
Oh, I have an Eluge deck. Oh, no, I'm going to get this wrong. I don't actually know if it's a fish. I think it's a serpent. I'm going to say wizard.
It is an elemental fish, my
No,
guy.
the fish, my guy.
No.
We're on 2 wrong. We're on 1. You said
Brutal.
you said that Fisher Wizard was a wizard, and you were right.
I think it's
so
1
we're,
and 2.
We're 1 and 2. We'll go
But
2 more.
Eluge has such good wizard tech. Like it's a sorcery discount.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
We'll go
But
2 more. See if you can claim back the win.
The
No.
problem with Eluge is that it says fish on it.
I can claim back the win, but I can't claim back my ego.
How about Sinister Cryologist?
Oh. I even own this card as well. I want to say fish. No, wizard.
Ooh.
Technically,
So-
technically not wrong either way.
I'll
No,
give
that's both.
you. I'll give you 1.5 because it is a jellyfish wizard.
Jellyfish is a fish.
Vamp for a sec while I find a
Okay.
fifth and final
Fifth
option.
and final one.
That's mean.
Is it a fish or a wizard?
It's Orvar the Allform.
Oh, wizard.
No matter what you said, you would have been correct. It is a shapeshifter.
Okay.
It's a fish and a wizard. We finish here at a 2, 2.5,
Wow.
3.
Oh, I'm washed up.
If you would like to watch us play Fisher Wizard and other fun things in the in-betweens between our pre-phase, our pre-combat phase, and our post-research phase, you should go to casualcompliance.fun. Sign up for our Untap, Upkeep, or Unban tier. Untap will get you access to our Discord. Upkeep and Unban will get you the bonus content where you can see Scott whiff it entirely.
And
Is
if
that-
you think you could do better than me and fish a wizard, you probably can't. So play along at home.
It's harder than you think.
And if you want to see how long it's been since a battle has been released, go to casualcompliance.fun. Sign up, chat with us in the Discord. Thank you. Welcome back to Casual Compliance. We've got ScottNoMana here with us. We've been talking about Sylvan Primordial, just a refresher for everyone, even though I don't know why we do it because it's
It's right there.
right.
It's
Anyway,
mainly for me.
Sylvan Primordial is a 7-cost, 5 generic green creature from Gatecrash. It was rare. It's got reach. It's a 6/8, and it says on it, when this card enters the battlefield, for each opponent, destroy target non-creature permanent that player controls. For each permanent destroyed this way, search your library for a forest card and put that card onto the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle your library. We're finding Dryad Arbors out here.
Okay.
This card is banned. This is
What have you done?
The official reasoning.
the official reasoning and then also the refresh reasoning. We
when
want to
they're
have
reassessed.
both of them because it's been all of them have been reassessed. Some of them questionably, but they have been reassessed. Let's go to the ban list first. So this card was printed in 2013, banned in 2014. It saw exactly 1 year of play, Feb to Feb. Sometimes considered an attempt to fix Primeval Titan, Sylvan Primordial ended up being just as bad and sometimes worse.
Sick. What I love to
Lovely.
hear.
It can only get forests, but it accelerates by 2 to 3 lands while knocking other players even further back. Often flickered out to repeat the effect, the resulting mana gap is usually insurmountable, and it is yet another example of a card which looks fun for the builder but makes games repetitive. And now Gavin Verhey, April 2025, said, speaking of plenty and land destruction, which was speaking about Sundering Titan,
Of course.
Sylvan puts you ahead while setting everybody else back and is a prime candidate to clone, blink, and flicker. It's not the most fun card, especially at more casual tables. This one I could see unbanned in the future as we adapt and evolve brackets, but we decided not to touch it for now. Good news, everyone. It's an unban. See you next time.
That's not what he said at all.
Super keen to build this. Coming soon.
Well, we can't. It's not legendary.
It's
but-
Well, no, it's going to my primetime deck. It's going,
Oh, no.
it's going in my Vorinclex deck.
Well, now here's the thing to remember. It's quite a casual format. You find 3 other people that want to let
But
you
also
run
don't want to have
this.
fun.
Yeah, you could do this.
I play Allura rarely. I'm the slimmer guy.
Oh, God.
You might know me from those shorts on Instagram where I flick
Oh my
a
god.
$40 foil godless shrine
And
just
then-
to make sure you get the crisp noise.
So we will. That still gets views.
But it still gets comments. So yeah, that's why it's banned. We did our research phase. Research phase sometimes is me starting, especially when I'm confident what I've found is good, and then I get dunked on because that's fun to watch. But sometimes, like for this one, if you go to casualcompliance.fun, you can see me not even do research really with this one. I think this one's an easy unban, and I just took a quote from Reddit, so I'm really interested to see what you found because you've done the most research out of all of our guests that we've ever had on, and we
hang on.
had Kira.
Well,
hang on,
what I'd say is, out of anyone that's ever been on the show, us included, you've made notes.
Yep.
We don't make notes.
We just put tabs. We open up tabs.
I have a pros and cons. That's like, that could be tabs.
Hey,
Yeah,
pros
that's-
and cons is better than what
That's
we do.
more than we. I usually have a list of cards, and I hope that when I open each tab, I remember what I was going to
What your
say.
respective pro and con was. Oh my God.
All right. Well, let's start with the pros and cons list then, huh? What have you got for us?
Well, I mean, pros, and this is one you found. There's no way to abuse the grab a forest beyond just grabbing a good forest, right? We didn't find a way to make all the lands in our library into forests, so you can't go and grab your
stomping
Guy's
grounds.
Cradle, your Fields of the Dead. You can only grab forests.
Yeah.
Still pretty good.
Yeah, there's a lot of good cards that say forest on them.
Yeah, because even like Yavimeyas and things like that, it doesn't turn the library cards.
Yeah,
So
it's
the
just
cards in your library
battlefield.
remain forests. Remain like swamps and mountains and all the rest. But like you can get your breeding pools and
Trops and
Et cetera.
surveil
Yeah.
lands and all that kind of. So you can get decent quality land.
you can get your bayous.
yeah.
If you have one of
You do a lot of
them.
stuff. You do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then I have the number 7 of it's 7 mana,
Yeah.
which is not really that big. Like you're in green, you're going to get there, right?
Yeah, you are going to get there. Like your hulking raptors, it's a ward 2 for like I think it's a 5-cost green card that gives you 2 green pips on your pre-combat main phase,
Right.
just
yeah.
for having it on the battlefield.
Oh, well, I mean, even just, turn 2 ramp spell, turn 3 Sky Shroud Claim or whatever, and then you're there,
Yeah.
right?
You're at it.
Like, if you're getting this out early, you're locking the game down.
And as someone who's dipped their toes in CDH, how early are you getting a tally out?
Oh, turn 1. Like,
How early would you get this out?
I mean, this being in green, it'll be a little bit slower, like, turn
'Cause
2.
There's no red, so you're not like...
Yeah, you're not doing crazy
there's not a
rituals.
lot of
But even then,
rituals
right,
in
you only
green.
have the 2 green pips, right? So you could definitely see this turn 2 with a really good hand.
Yeah.
But, like,
You're doing like a Jeska's Will bunch of shit like that.
but yeah, but like drop a bunch of rocks on turn 1,
Yeah.
exiling like Elvish Spirit Guy from your hand, stuff like that. Like you can definitely do it super early. Does this see CDH play? Probably not. I don't think so. Like it definitely, like maybe in
If it's not good in
Kinda-
CDH, that's actually a better reason to unban.
unban.
It
That
kinda is.
sliver of the population.
And this is like an anti-CDH thing. It's like just often things that could be unbanned because they would be good in CDH are like, we could probably still keep it
Yeah,
banned.
that's probably
Yeah,
a
that's-
signal that
well,
they're
it's
too
like
much.
the discussion about Thoracle and Aristic Study, right? Is no one's talking about that with reference to CDH, but all the CDH players are the ones grumbling about it.
Yeah,
So
in the same way of like Library of Alexandria and limited resources, where it's a case where it's like you don't know you're losing.
yeah,
Whereas you see this comes on the battlefield.
Oh, my
you have
you know
your
you're
line.
losing
Yeah,
immediately.
my battlefield's gone.
Yeah.
I'm sure this would see a little bit of play, but like the thing is, it's not in the command zone. You can't build a deck around it, right? Like it's not as scary at that. By the time this is coming out, other people are just going to go and win.
Yes.
So don't worry about it. In a casual setting, this is disgusting.
Do you have anything else on your list?
For pros, no.
No. What about your cons?
Cons. I mean, okay. I think there's
Magicon.
a certain chunk of the color pie that just will run this regardless, right? If you are in Sultai and you have a sufficient number of searchable forests or can have anything adjacent to that, you want to have this card.
Yep.
Being able to go 6 for 1 on like hypothetically turn 5 is crazy.
Muldrotha,
Yeah, Muldrotha.
Mimeoplasm,
Yep.
Reanimators. Like you, if you can get it into your graveyard and then cast Reanimate,
Yeah, like turn 1, go and entomb this. Turn 2, reanimate it.
Yeah.
Everyone pick it up.
and
Like,
especially
you're
if
done.
like if you're the fourth player,
Don't.
if land soul ring.
That's a fucked game already. I'm
I'm
conceding.
already picking it up.
Land soul ring, land,
Go on.
Entomb.
Right.
into the graveyard.
Yeah.
And then everyone does their other round.
What
whatever.
if no land, hold 8 cards, discard?
Discard, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I've done that in a
Literally doable,
reanimated
And
literally
then
doable.
next
Yeah.
land, like everyone's kind of stalled out.
If
'cause they've
you're
done
in
their thing.
first seat with this and a reanimate in hand, you can just draw to 8, discard it, let everyone else play their land on turn 1, reanimate, blow up their land, get 3 forests.
I did that once with a Vorinclex Voice of Hunger in a reanimated deck, and then I took that card out of that deck because it's fucking
Disgusting,
gross.
yeah. I mean, but that's on like the upswing, right? That's on
Yeah.
the top level of this,
Yeah.
as the kind of highest possible point it could be effective like for. But if you are just putting this in your like Yarok the Desecrated deck, like anything that just happens to be in green and be able to do blinking or do like reanimation like that, or have ETB doublers, which is going to be like any blink deck, like any Bant blink deck.
Yep.
Like this comes out, so it's over. Like you're getting 3 ETBs in the same turn. You're blowing up a mile of stuff. You get all your
The
forests
thing is,
out.
like, we're talking a lot about Blink, but even just having it resolve once.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and like talk to the ban reason, like it creates this massive gap very quickly.
Because you get 3 lands. They
Yes.
all lose a land.
Yeah, and
if you're doing
if you're
we're
hit- if you're
assuming
hitting-
you're
if
doing
you're
land
hitting
destruction.
Yeah, but like that's a hard gap to come back from unless you've built ramp into every single deck in the pod, which is not always the case. And then if you are able to blink it, that gap just gets massive.
And this is not a May effect. You have to, so you can't
Yeah.
politic out of it.
Yeah.
And also, even if you're not hitting land, right? Even if you're hitting high value artifacts and enchantments, right? You can hit Ristic Studies, you can hit Smothering Tides, you can hit like a Bolus
You
Citadel.
could hit
Citadel.
Planeswalkers. You could hit battles.
Yeah. You could- I don't know why you would hit battles.
Bring them back.
But yeah, you could just get so much value out of this. And like normally it's pretty hard to like obviously you got to run removal and interaction, but some of it's quite hard to justify since you're a lot of the time going 1 for 1 and effectively leaving those other 2 players up a card.
Yep.
But this does not fall prey to that because you are minimum 3 for 1ing with it.
Yes, and it's the worst kind of asymmetry design as well, because it's not just asymmetrical as of you all lose stuff and I have the Titan. It's the Primordial. It's you all lose stuff and I have the Primordial
And I have free land.
advantage.
Yeah.
Like for free.
This feels like the Reaper King, the card they did of Dwight from The Office recently as well, where it's just the whole deck, if you're building a high bracket Reaper King, is just about cloning the Reaper King, right? Because then you have 3 or 4 or 5 of them out and you're just blowing up all the opponents on the board because you can hit lands with it, right?
Yeah.
It feels like the same thing, but easier to do.
Yeah.
And as long as you can find this card and you can tutor it up or you can just draw it, right? You're going to go crazy.
The amount of experience counters printed in Avatar, amazing set, has really boosted Aslask, the Wooburg
yeah.
pre-con
It's either-
from
it's
Commander
either
Master.
colours, it's like colorless or
yeah,
Wooburg,
color
right?
because
Yeah.
it's
hybrid.
hybrid mana, but it's one where everything gets Annihilator N, where N is the amount of experience counters, and it's just like cool. No one has anything.
Yeah.
Like Annihilate. I'm swinging. It's Annihilator 21.
That's like the only saving grace about Sylvan Primordial is it's destroying non-creature permanents. So they'll have creatures.
They can swing back. They just can't afford to play anything else.
It's kind of, if this card goes down, you are the target.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. If people can't remove this in 1 turn cycle, and this is like a card that synergizes with the strategy of your deck, like that's another saving grace I'll give it, is that if you are not running this in a way that synergizes with your deck and you just jam it in, it's probably not going to be amazing. Like it's still going to be really good, but at 7 mana it should be really good, right? We're getting into game-ending cards there.
Yes.
But if you're synergizing with this well, you are locking everyone out of the game, but not ending the game.
Yeah.
And that can be incredibly frustrating to play
Yeah,
against.
you might just have a bunch of landfall triggers, but like, and then what?
Yeah, exactly. Like if you just make a bunch of tokens, but someone else also has a bunch of tokens, we need to then waste 5 turns of you looking to draw answers to what everyone else has on the board, right?
You got any more cons?
Any more cons? No, I've just got Displacer Kitten written down.
Yeah.
Yeah, just with what is
unban Sylvan Primordial, ban Displacer.
No, because then you'd also need to ban like Teleportation Circle, Conjurer's Closet,
Yeah, just ban all the blink
any
engines.
permanent blink.
Ban all the blinks, yeah.
Get rid of Ephemerate.
It should be like a banned in archetype list. Like,
Oh, we can't.
you want to play this in mono green ramp? Sure. You want to play this in a deck with a Displacer Kitten in it? Absolutely not.
That's how we unban Golos. Banned in and banned.
Yeah, you just can't activate him.
Banned in Wooburg.
Oh no.
Banned in Esper stacks.
You can't have any cards
Legal
over like
landfall.
CMC4.
I'll put Companion on him.
No.
What have you got for us, Mr. Bin?
So like we're talking about like kind of asymmetrical effects, this like for each opponent type of effect. There are 91 Commander legal cards that include the phrase for each opponent. Most of them are not this one-sided. There'll be things like for each opponent, destroy a thing, and that's kind of where it ends.
Settle the wreckage kind of stuff.
Or it'll be like drain everybody for one, you gain that much life. That's about as like asymmetrical as they tend to get. But even then, there's only 91 of these. And I think that's mainly the problem with Sylvan Primordial is the fact that you get a land for each thing you blow up. Like if it was just targeted removal on the ETB, that might be okay.
Because like I'm thinking about the things that let you get a land when you blow up someone else's, which is like I go immediately to like the land destruction things of like Demolition Field, where
Yeah.
you lose the Demolition Field as well. So
Exactly.
you've lost the land,
You go land,
they
you
lost
go-
the land, you both get one.
Yeah.
It's neutral.
The other thing I wanted to sort of hit on is that this is one primordial of a cycle of 5. So there's one in each color. They are 5 generic and 2 pips of the color. We've got, I'll read through all of them quickly just to show you sort of why this one is different to the rest. So Illuminate Primordials, the white ones, 4/7 with Vigilance. When it enters the field for each opponent, exile up to 1 target creature they control, and they gain life equal to its power. So it's like 3 Swords to Plowshares.
Yeah.
Right? Blue one, Diluvian Primordial, 5/5 flying. When it enters for each opponent, you may cast up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from their graveyard without paying for it. If a spell casts this way, will be put in the graveyard, exile it instead.
Love this card.
So you're getting like 3 spells, and then it ends.
And it's 3 spells of what other people have thrown away, right?
Yes.
You could get 3 terrible spells.
Yeah, and then it exiles.
Yeah.
Then the black one, Sepulchral Primordial, 5/4 with Intimidate, which is just such a
Big shout out.
sick keyword. When it enters
to deciduous keyword.
for each opponent, you may put up to 1 target creature card from their graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. And the
Yo,
and the red one, Molten Primordial, 6/4 with haste. When it enters for each opponent, gain control up to 1 target creature they control until end of turn. Untap those creatures, they gain haste until end of turn. So they're a lot closer in terms of their asymmetry. Like, yeah, you're getting some benefit, but then it goes away. Whereas Sylvan Primordial is like, no, I'm going to create a massive power imbalance
Fuck
now.
you don't get to play Magic.
I think the thing as well, all of these do one thing, right?
Yes.
It's Diluvian, it's cast some spells,
Exactly.
Luminators, you sword some stuff. Sylvan is the only one that really does 2 things,
Yes.
right? Which is do the blow up and you get the land.
And to be fair, shuffling, people underestimate the power of a shuffle as well. Like, especially when you're looking at, like, in green, there's a lot of cards that let you look at the top card of your library and like play from the top of the library. Being able to shuffle, you're only shuffling once, but if you're bouncing this or blinking it or anything like that, you're getting regular shuffles.
You're
That's what I
resetting
like
the top card, yeah.
That's what I like about the Cascade Slivers is, like, once you get the inevitable betrayal out of the deck, there are no other 0-cost cards in the deck. So it's just
You just go.
a shuffle each time once
Yeah.
you've cascaded down to 0.
Yeah.
Or cascaded down to 1. So, like, there's a lot of power in that because it is readjusting the variability. So it is really doing 3 things.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
The other part in here, and it's similar to what came up with Golos, is that it's forest card. It's not basic forest.
It's find a land.
So you're able to find your jewel lands, your triomes, everything that just has the word forest in the type line. It can go and get up to 3 of those.
Your bayous, your steam vents,
Oh,
your volcanic islands.
Steam vents?
Definitely not Steam Vents. No, well, my one for that was going to fetch the Surveil lands from
The Surveil lands are
MKM,
very good.
yeah.
Surveil land, because you can, again, fill your graveyard, especially if playing Reanimator,
Yep.
which this lends to really well.
yeah.
Most important card of all, the Dryad.
Dried
Dried
Arbor,
Arbor. Yeah, because the other thing I went looking for is cards that contain the phrase land cards, but specifically excluding ones that say basic land. So any cards that let you search for or do stuff with non-basic land types. There's only 94 of those. So it's a pretty limited effect to begin with because it is powerful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because being able to find any land is like, you get your demolition fields, you get your whatevers, and it can completely change the game, especially if it's something like a Blood Moon, you
There's
just
an
drop that.
land that does like that. Like,
Yeah, so being able to just find forest
Yeah.
is, I think, part of the problem here.
I think it's. I think it's. There's too much stuff on the card.
Yeah.
But in other situations where it just says forest, I think that's far more playable and far more fair than just saying land.
Yeah.
Because like you can grab absolutely crazy stuff. Being able to like
100%.
phase stuff out with Talon Gates, being able to go get Field of the Dead. Like there's a reason that Crop Rot is a game changer now.
Yeah.
Like there are just too many good lands in the format. But being able to like you're only getting lands that make you mana
Yes.
at the end of the day.
And thankfully, I spent a lot of time in research trying to figure this out. There isn't a way to turn every land in your deck into forests. There are things that almost do it.
They get so close.
Yeah, so there's June Chanter, which was printed in one of the OTJ Commander decks.
Yeah.
But
Very
it has
good one.
this line: lands you control and lands you own that aren't on the battlefield are deserts, in addition to their other types.
Yes, they're all
Yeah.
scoops of ice cream,
But
they're
there's not an effect like that
Delicious.
that turns them into forest. Thankfully,
Someone's gonna rock up in the comments of like a 30 mana line. I'm like, technically.
yeah, six.
Do
card-
it.
I
Yeah.
tried. I
Do it.
tried.
Get in the comments. How do we turn our lands in our library into forests so we can find them with Sylvan Primordial when it
Because
gets
believe
unbanned?
me, I fucking tried. Like I
Like-
was looking for lines of like Mycosynth Lattice, turn them into artifacts. Now, can I turn artifacts into forests? Is there anything here?
How do we
No.
get Toph involved?
How do we
Like,
Yeah.
How do we
Yes.
get Toph involved in this?
Yeah, because there's plenty of cards that say things like Leyline of the Guild Pact, right? Lands you control are every basic land type, but that only
lands you
affects
control.
them
Yeah, it's not
once
land
they're on
cards
the
in library,
battlefield. Yeah.
Imagine Liquid Metal Talk on Sylvan Primordial, making an artifact, earthbend it, sack it, have it come back for the earthbend. I think we're gonna ban this. Is fine.
This is fine. I have 3 decks to put this in.
Oh God.
I own 2.
Yeah, I had a Yarok deck I stopped playing, and this would just go crazy. And like all of these the other two Primordials were in there
Also,
already.
it's,
Like,
also, it's got a keyword on it for keyword soup for Indominus Rex Alpha.
delicious.
I played that deck on a Cozy Magic Club thing where I got Emrakul to like trigger, and I took over Phoebe Khan's turn.
Oh God. I'm even
was
looking now just at the
rough.
raw stat line of the other Primordial cycle. It's bodies all of them. Like Sepulchral
Yeah.
Primordials are 5/4 for 7 mana.
Yeah.
And this is a 6/8.
This is a six-
Like it's
this
even
is
statted
big.
for 7. Yeah.
It's great for the color pie. Like in terms of what the color pie is trying to do, in terms of what Magic's trying to do in the card design, it makes sense why they did it. Should they have done it? No, but it makes sense.
Here's the question.
I'm done.
Would you think this is fine to unban if instead of doing both things, I just did one? If
Well,
it was go and grab 3 forests or go blow up 3 non-creature permanents, which still includes lands, would that be fine to unban?
And that's the question we ask at the end: is how do we fix this?
Yeah.
Right. You're right. It does too much. I think that if it and it would be a lot more words, but or maybe not. I think you could destroy asymmetrically.
Yeah.
And then that player finds a
Oh, so
finds
you're
yeah,
a
giving
forest.
them-
it
you're
almost
giving them
feels
the
like there's a
trade-off.
couple of cards missing of target player or each player.
exactly. So like destroy a permanent, they find a basic land.
Yeah.
Because like then you can get rid of like their strip mine and they find a
Yeah.
forest kind of thing. So like it doesn't put them on the back foot. Like so it still destroys everything, it still shuffles, but you don't get land advantage.
Mm.
And you actually might put them ahead if you get rid of their Ristic
I'm,
Study.
I'm
or
sure
Policy
there's
Study.
already a card that does that exact thing.
Not in this
Right?
effect, but yeah, there is. There's
No, but I mean, like, destroy that thing, go get a basic.
Uh,
Very
Path to
likely,
Exile.
yeah.
Path to Exile gives you a basic land.
Yeah, but like in,
Oh,
in, a,
like
in a way
a
that
mass
affects
one,
everyone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's the white, oh no, that's the game life one, never mind.
Right.
The
yeah.
other Primordial, but
Yeah.
no, like
Yeah.
there's definitely similar stuff out there.
But the white primordial, they destroy their creature, they gain that much life, right?
Yes.
So that's it.
Yeah,
That's the way to
that feels
design that.
much more, and that's very white coded as well. That feels much more fair, much more playable.
And then bang, and guess what? I've grown.
Yeah,
you're behind.
bang! I have 10 mana now.
Mm. Is there? Do you think that if this cost more, it would be okay as is? Like if it was a 10 cost.
How
No,
high would
I-
you have to put it, right? Like,
But and that's one of the questions, and it's something that we come up with we see with our research. We saw this with Urayo, which was what this effect is clearly okay in Magic. It's acceptable, but at what cost is it? And if we're looking at our mass land denial, again, we're treating this like a mass land denial card. It doesn't specifically that, but
It's probably what you're going to do with it.
Yeah.
Armageddon is a 6 cost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
like-
I'm thinking like you're not, and also a very good way to fix this would be to add the words if you cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, if you cast
yeah.
Emerald
Sure.
Fix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Easy done.
because like no one cares. This is 7 mana. All of the examples we gave earlier were cheating this out,
Exactly.
or blinking it, or doubling the ETB, or getting that extra value, right?
Yeah.
And you can probably still have that for the if you cast and get all the ETB doubling stuff done, because that's just like it's nasty, but that's what ETB doubling decks are doing anyway,
Yes.
right?
And then Grim Captain's Locker's cost would go up further.
Yes.
So that's how I cheated at Emerald with a cast.
Escape.
Escape is
What a
cast.
feature.
Mwah, chef's kiss.
But yeah, I think like if you solely removed the go and find a forest for each thing you destroy, that makes it fine. Like, yeah, sure, blowing up one of each person's thing, it's a bit much, but like that's not too bad for
would
7
you
mana.
say maybe remove the forest and also make it only hitting on land?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think there's like a couple easy ways you could
Yeah,
experiment.
you could have a
tweaking
few
this.
variants of this, right,
Yeah.
at a few different power levels.
Yeah.
Now, realistically, this is actually might not happen, but it seems that they are actually considering about this as an unban. We should message Tom. It seems like it could be unbanned.
Yeah.
And going back to the whole talking to your friends and your pod about it. This is a card where you'd be like, here is my Muldrotha, the Goyf Tide deck, because I had a Goyf Tide deck, which was Muldrotha and Goyf, slow Goyfs. And I've got a Sylvan Primordial in it. This is how fast it can come out. This is what it does. This is what I do with it. You have that opportunity to talk to your friends and be like, I'm going to play this. I would like to play this. Can I play this?
Yeah.
Is that what the pod is vibing? And if they're not, you change.
Bingo.
This is a card that is less likely for someone to say, hey, I've got Sylvan Primordial, for someone to go, fuck that, I'm not playing again.
Yeah.
Unlike things like, oh, hey, I'm playing Black Lotus, or, oh, hey, I'm playing Sundering Titan Blink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Right.
feels to me like one of those things of like, I'd love to see it happen once.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I see it. I mean, I play a deck that I can get a static orb out turn 1. And people play against that. It is. I legitimately do tell them that though. We're like, oh hey, if you think
the defense grid line.
yeah,
Oh,
oh hey, if you think the perfect opening hand is turn 1 Arcane, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, you're wrong. It's turn 1 Swamp, Dark Ritual, Static Orb. Easy done. That's the perfect opening hand.
Disgusting.
That through. Like, I mean,
Remind me not to play with you this weekend.
my Necrosar deck has the turn 1 Soul Ring defense grid.
I mean, I'm playing Yawgmoth. I just win on turn 1, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Like I feel it, but yeah.
Easy done. I had someone Yawgmoth my own Oloro deck to get my infinite combos on the battlefield.
Oh, that's funny.
It was perfect. And again, my Oloro deck has like 14 of them, so it's not hard to accidentally sneeze and have an infinite combo happen. But like if you're communicating with your friends, this is the way it would go.
It's a big if.
And it's a big
Yeah. This is a very good signpost card for this is a thing you need to have a Rule 0 conversation about.
Exactly, and that is what the
And that's what
brackets
the
are
game-
there for.
yeah, that's
and
what the game change is
now,
doing.
54 as of the April update is about 52 to 56%. So in between there, people are using the brackets. So more than half of people are using the brackets to discuss their decks, which is awesome.
Of the population.
Of the
measured.
population that it's measured,
Yeah.
which isn't Australia because they forget to put us on their servers. But if that's because we have to think about the cohort that doesn't use brackets as well. And like if this was just in your deck and you sat down and someone put this on the table,
Yeah. You like
how
turn up to an
upsetting would that
LGS,
be?
you know, the people that like don't want to engage with brackets, they're just like, let's just
Yeah.
play.
Or you go to those LGSs where they have like their own ban list and it's just whatever the shop owner doesn't
hell.
like. Like,
Yeah.
This would be on that list.
Yeah.
for sure.
100%.
Yes.
But like,
No, because the shop owner's the one playing it.
yeah, you go to the LGS and it comes down to the table because someone hasn't communicated with you while it's unbanned.
Mm.
What is that response like? Do you think of like? Because I think if this came down and be like, that's fucked up, you're
Yeah.
ahead. I probably would scoop on the spot if I didn't have a way to. If I didn't have a board state of
Well, here's the
creatures,
thing.
I'd probably scoop.
There
but-
are a handful of cards I do that with, and they are legal.
Yeah.
Someone plays a Force Fruition, I'm out of that game. Fuck that shit.
No, I love that. I love Force Fruition.
Force of Will.
No,
It's
anyone running a Queen deck that also includes Force Fruition can fuck
Yeah.
right off.
Yeah, you know, what?
valid.
Fully agree. Ban Queen.
Yes. Yes.
No, don't ban Queen. Ban players that play Queen. Sorry,
Plan
Nathaniel.
Azorius.
No, ban players that play Queen and call it group hug with a straight face. They're lying to you.
I'm going to finish this out with a quote.
From
Played
where?
against multiple Simic decks that took a turn every turn with Prophet of Crufix, that culminated in them dropping Sylvan Primordial right before their untap. This wasn't magical Christmas land where the stars align and you tip your hat. This was Tuesday. Scott, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at ScottNoMana on Instagram and on TikTok, and I'm also getting into some YouTube content, so more coming there soon. And you can also find me at Commandfest, but this is coming out in 3 months, so you're not going to find me at Commandfest.
Yeah.
You'll find Scott at PAX Australia 2026.
Good answer. Good save. Good save.
That's it.
Go to casualcompliance.fun, sign up, join our Discord at an untap or upkeep or unban tier. Look out for our end step tier where you'll get feet pictures coming soon.
Don't
Yeah.
put that in the world.
We're going to get the top-down cam with the dogs out. It's going to be great.
Oh, man.
Wiggling the toes
No,
with cards in
it's
between.
on the floor pointed up. Maximum foot.
Maximum pressure. Thank you for watching, everyone. We really appreciate your support. Like, subscribe, hit that bell button. We never do that. But
No,
Please
YouTube's
do.
not new. You know how to do this.
You know how to do YouTube. Fucking do it. There's a thing called a hype apparently now.
I don't
A hype?
know about it.